Chair Hyde-Smith, Ranking Member Gillibrand, Chair Collins, members of the subcommittee, thank you for having me today. I appreciate it. It's good to elevate from the House and come over here to see you all in the Senate. It's great to be here. My aim over the course of this hearing is to provide you a sense of how building big, beautiful infrastructure is at the top of President Trump's priorities, and how we can all work together to build the infrastructure that connects our people and moves our products across this country. That is the aim. Our department has already saved taxpayers more than $9.5 billion in the president's first 100-plus days in office. Those savings include money pulled from projects tied to social justice, to climate requirements. There's been some boondoggle projects and inefficiencies at the department that we focused on to garner these savings. Now, a lot of you have reached out to me and have concerns about grants. I get a lot of calls from you and your staff. Just to note, we've inherited an unprecedented backlog of 3,200 awarded projects without signed grant agreements. Many of these projects date back to 2022. The last administration, I would argue, were unorganized and they were unfocused, as projects around the country were stalled by inaction and by inefficiencies. No one is more frustrated with the inefficiencies of the process more so than I am. Currently, get this, there are 10 to 14 different systems at DOT to track the grants at DOT. There's not one system, there's 10 to 14. So I'm looking to streamline that process so we have one process to track grants. I would like to put a dashboard out so all of you and your constituents can actually look in real time and see where grants are at and how they're moving through the process. I think that kind of transparency is critical for this body, but also for the American people and your constituents who look to see where they're at in the grant-making process. I want to give you some radical transparency if we can make this system work. It's under development right now. The Department of Transportation on the budget front is one of the few non-defense federal agencies to receive an increase in federal funding under the president's budget for fiscal year 2026. The reason is pretty simple. The president, he likes to build. He's a builder. He spent his career building, and he sees what we do at DOT as an agency, a department that builds things, and he cares about that. Our budget carefully focuses taxpayers' resources on items critical to our most fundamental mission of safety and investing in transportation infrastructure. We have pushed forward with the approval of over 400 grants totaling $4.9 billion in the president's first 100-plus days. In total, the president's budget request of $26.7 billion in new discretionary funding for fiscal year 2026 is a $1.5 billion increase from fiscal year 2025, or simply put, a 5.8% increase. I know my time is about to expire, but I would be happy to take your questions on what's been happening at Newark, what systematic problems existed at Newark that caused the outages with air traffic control, and also our ideas on how we have to build a brand new air traffic control system. The system we currently use, it truly is 25, 35, 40 years old in some places. We should have paid way more attention to it as a country. We've let it age, and now we're seeing the cracks of that age play out in real time for us. I believe the system is safe. There are multiple redundancies throughout the system that keep people safe, even the frustrations in Newark. When we've slowed traffic down, the key is not efficiency, the key is safety. And so when we slow traffic, it's about keeping people safe. When they take off, we want them to land at their destination. And so we'll make sure that we have a flight load that matches the system and the number of controllers that we have on duty. But with that said, I agree with America's frustration. No one likes delays. No one likes cancellations. Love airports frame. We can't wait 5, 10, 15 years to do this. The build can't take 10 or 15 years. We have to do this at an expedited speed, And if we do that, I think this is a moment in time we're going to be able to pay these investments forward, not just for everyone here, but we're going to pay it forward for future generations. And we can build an air traffic control system. I use the example of my iPhone. I think I'm over my time, but if I could just say that you can update your iPhone, right? It's a device that if Apple develops new software, they send me a notice and I can upgrade this. I just put AI on my phone as an upgrade from Apple. I can't update my flip phone. Remember the Razor? You guys, old school? You can't update that. But you can update this. I want to build a system that's like the iPhone that we can continue to build upon as new technology becomes available. And we can improve the efficiency of our airspace and the safety of our airspace. And I'd be happy to talk more about that in today's hearing, but also as we look to future conversations about what's necessary and what's needed. With that, I'm happy to take your questions. I'm sorry for going over. That's a critical mistake on my part. I understand the frustration of someone testifying going over, but happy to take your questions, and thank you for having me here today.